Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host, Chris Dices, and we are here to talk about Sqaure Enix President, talking about that streaming is the future. Now, I was thinking of doing a separate video about home consoles and what I think the future of them will be. And I will sort of give my own sort of 2 cents in it, but I'll probably elaborate and go a little bit further along in another video. But this is what he had to say. Against the backdrop of significant change, the current generation of game consoles has entered the late stage, and the next generation of consoles has been the topic of discussion in the digital entertainment industry. Meanwhile, cloud streaming services for gaming have at last begun to show signs of taking off. Streaming is likely to bring a number of new platform operators into the market in addition to the existing console providers, while platform holders are also joining the PC gaming space. These developments produce a growing number of avenues through which game publishers and developers can provide content. In particular, game streaming services will be the ultimate driver of a rapid transition from sales of games and boxes to digital consumption. Streaming also lends itself to the new subscription-based business models, so we believe deciding how to engage with these forthcoming trends will be key to future growth. So he's mainly talking about his own company and the future of that. I still think streaming personally is a long way off in terms of the internet worldwide is not up to scratch in terms of its infrastructure. If you're wondering where, please look up Australia, NBN, and you'll see lots of complaints about that. And I also think that the transition won't go straight to streaming. I think the transition will go from traditional home consoles or your Dewey Dacky switches with physical media inside it, and they will slowly move to digital only, so no disk drive in it. You may be able to buy digital boxes only, maybe by Microsoft. They might have a disk-based drive console and a digital one, and that might happen for the next 10, 15, 20 years. But you'll also start to see streaming boxes by other companies and things like that. And I think companies such as Google and Apple want a piece of that pie, and they've already tried to dabble in that type of thing. And I think I say in 20 years' time, you'll start to see streaming consoles and that sort of thing. So I don't think home consoles are going away, but definitely the nature of how you download and play your games with these boxes will definitely change. I think discs will disappear eventually, but no one knows why due to... we know why. We don't know when. That's what I was meant to say. We don't know when due to internet infrastructures, pricing. Are people really happy to do that? People seem pretty happy with Netflix flicking off movies and that, but it's going to be up to the internet. It's going to be based on price, and will gamers be happy not really having true ownership of their games? It's going to be a really interesting world, gaming in the next couple decades. I think it's definitely not going to be a 5 to 10 year thing. I think it's going to be more like a 20-year to 30-year outlook. So by the time I'm an old age gamer in my 50s or 60s, the young whippersnappers will have to deal with that whole new world. So it's going to be interesting to see what will happen. So we'll see what happens in that future. So that's it for me, and I shall see you later on. Hi, Whisk. Meow.